So
One second, I thought there were two
I
keys.
do have two
I wanna make
keys.
sure I get both of those.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Most cars will come with like one key.
Uh-huh.
So that one came with two
That's
and
great.
good to go, and
Okay.
they're both
So
rocking
let
and
me
all
think
that.
about what I wanna say.
Well, I always like to keep it super simple and just real, right? Just a
Okay.
real conversation. It's not, I don't want
Okay.
it to be some
Nothing
thought
fancy.
out type thing. Like, no, so I mean, basically, like I always, first of all, I always say, thank you so much to everybody that sits in that seat.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to work for you.
Mhm.
And it's just a true pleasure. So I
Okay.
really appreciate the trust and everything.
Okay.
But how did you find me?
I loved working with you.
Well, no, no, no. Let me ask you, how did you
Oh,
find
how
me?
to find you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant how did I.
No, it's all
Okay,
good. How
let's
did you
start
find me?
over.
Yeah, I edited
Okay, great.
it.
I started off on Facebook Marketplace and
Awesome.
then found an advertisement talking about a Toyota RAV4, which is what I was after, and saw that, hey, if this car isn't available, then contact me for additional info. So I was a little skeptical at first because I was like, who is this person? Just any other dealer out there? And I ended up doing a bunch of research. I looked up all sorts of Google reviews and combed through those, and then I looked up the videos on your website, did my research on how you function, and everything that I came across really put my mind at ease as to whether or not I could trust you and your services. And so that's how the train of thought and the train of process that led me to calling you up on the phone and finding exactly what all the reviews had said. You're professional, you are communicative, you're going to give me updates all along the way, you're available for phone calls. So everything that was said in the reviews is what I experienced as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, how long did it even take for us to find this car for you?
I need to look back, but I'm pretty sure that I called you a week ago for the very first time. Yeah, I think it was a week ago exactly. And my situation, I was a bit in a bind with my car. I really needed to get a new car quick. I knew the process could take 1 to 3 weeks or so. And I think on Sunday was when we got everything rolling as far as sending deposits and you sending me a prospective car, and within less than 7 days, I'm sitting here in your office, paperwork signed, good to go, keys in hand.
Awesome.
So that's amazing. It was a smooth process.
Awesome. How long did it take for us to do the paperwork?
I don't even think 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, which reminds me, I sent you an email, and we'll talk about that. I have a DocuSign in there for you.
Okay.
All right, cool. So along the process, the videos that you received of the inspection, condition report, all that stuff, can you speak a little bit about that?
Sure. I was really, really grateful to receive. I mean, first of all, you're going to get the Carfax report, which is, as you said, that'll give you some information. For me, it was good information to see that the previous owner, only one previous owner, took such good care of the car, just constant oil change. But as far as getting the condition report, that was the step up, being able to see from a trusted inspector that if there's a little ding, they note it. If there's a weird smell, they note it. But this car was a 4.5, I believe,
Yeah.
on the condition report. And so I was really excited because you had sent me examples of condition reports of a 4.1, things like that. So I knew what a good looking 4 point whatever would look like. So I was really excited to see that this was a 4.5.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And as far as the inspection videos, was that
Yeah.
helpful to you as well?
That was very, very helpful. I truly feel like in this process, the more information you give to the person who's looking to buy, the better. Because if you were out there giving very little information, it would feel uncomfortable, I'd feel skeptical, and so you were regularly sending me videos of whether inspection or how the car drives, or just walking around the vehicle, showing any kind of like tiny little nick in paint. It was very helpful to receive.
Cool.
Yeah.
And as far as the deposit, everybody puts a deposit in place. When you knew that you had to put a deposit to begin a search, how did you feel about the
Yeah.
deposit part?
So, my personality, I was nervous at first, and then I got to thinking, and as I researched even more and talked to you, there just wasn't any, what's the word for that? There wasn't any loss, I guess you could, there wouldn't be any loss if I put a deposit down, meaning, you're not just gonna run away with it.
Yeah, that's right. Can't start a new life
Yeah,
and all that.
exactly. And so, once I came to that realization of, oh, it can be returned to me, and you sent me, wording that it could be returned in the event that I didn't decide to move forward, then I was like totally at ease. It felt like this is, I knew that I needed to put skin in the game, in order to get you searching for me. But I also felt comfortable putting that skin in, knowing
Awesome.
that the deposit could be returned.
Awesome. And the
Yeah.
last thing for anybody watching this video thinking about calling me, what would you tell them?
I would say do your research first, because if you have any kind of skepticism, the research is what really helped me out. So do your research first of all on the vehicle that you want, the generation, the year, the perks, the fluff, whatever it may be. Of course, do that research. It makes for a very quick process. But then do your research. Look at all of the reviews that he's got, whether on Google or the video reviews, and that will put your mind at ease. Like, wow, this really is a smooth process, and he really is professional, and he communicates a lot. Because when I did that process, it put my mind at ease. Like, I'm going to get a great deal out of this. So
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome. Thank you so much
Mhm.
for everything, Michelle. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.